Located right along the Pacific Ocean, it's no wonder students come from all over the world to attend Santa Barbara City College. In fact, it was recently named the #1 community college in the nation, not only for its beauty, but for its academic achievements as well. And that's not all the SBCC has to be proud of. They have also taken many steps to reduce their water usage, which is why they were named the City of Santa Barbara's 2014 Water Hero.
We've taken a several-step approach to reduce the landscape water, retrofitting our existing spray systems, changing landscape from turf to more drought-tolerant species of landscape pallets, and also flat out turning off certain areas of the campus to save that water for the areas that really have rare trees or specialized plants that actually need that extra water.
In 2013, SBCC participated in the city's WaterWise survey and incentive program. The program offers free water use surveys to select commercial, industrial, and institutional water customers, also known as CII.
The city actually approached us with the CII program. We were already looking internally at different ways to be able to reduce our water use, but the city offered to come through and do the survey, which was really, really helpful because sometimes we don't have the resources or the time to be able to do that kind of thing.
As part of the program, a full indoor water use study was conducted, and recommendations for improving water use efficiency were presented to the participants. With potential savings of $35,000 annually, SBCC took that information and began implementing WaterWise changes throughout their campus.
We did our own building by building survey, so we used the report as a basis, and then we went back on our own and went faucet by faucet, building by building, and did measurements on flows. And then when we retrofitted them, because we had flow restrictors, we knew exactly what the amount of water was that was coming out of the faucet at that point. So we compared the before and after. And in most buildings, we were able to achieve water savings approaching 60%.
We've changed out several turf areas, especially in front of our new humanities building, to a bioswale, drought-tolerant, water gathering, rain garden. We sheet mulched the area across from there, and just generally tried not to put turf back when it was disturbed by the construction project.
Other retrofits included changing faucets, adding spray valves and aerators in the science buildings and kitchens, changing shower heads in all of the locker rooms, and even shutting down their ornamental water fountain.
Probably my most prideful piece of work during this time was the creation of a new planted fountain on the East Campus, where we have all of our student service graduations and ceremonies. Usually we have a beautiful fountain there, but to reduce the water usage, we filled it in with different succulents and native plants to create a water-like look without using any water.
Another major change that took place was at SBCC's Schott Campus, where about 20% of the turf was removed and replaced with a WaterWise rain garden.
So this, what used to be turf grass, is now on drip. And once these native and drought-tolerant plants become established, we can turn that drip off for most of the year. So this eventually, which goes from little use of water, eventually will go to like little to none.
Changes like these not only benefit SBCC directly, but the entire community as well.
This is like an educational site that anyone walking by can see and hope, educate themselves on what a water-friendly garden might look like and some options. Also options of some different variety of plants that you may or may not see. It's also, we get more birds and insects that never were here before because there's a reason for them to be here. There's a variety of flowering plants that are now here.
And they're still not done. SBCC hopes to achieve LEED Gold certification this year with their newly constructed West Campus classroom and office building, which will include a bioswale for harvesting rainwater, a vegetated rooftop garden, and restrooms that use recycled water.
We've been very fortunate to have the support of the local nurseries, the city of Santa Barbara in terms of rebate programs. Really there's a tremendous amount of opportunities to take advantage of this crisis and turn it into an opportunity. and really take the time to adjust kind of our cultural look at how we take care of our landscape.
In the future, City College plans to continue spreading the message of water conservation throughout their campus.
But we have a digital kiosk, so we have a message there running for the next 2.5 years. That was just the measure we took. We also have what we call our pipeline, which is our online system where not just staff, but students as well can see ads that flash across their page. And one of those ads is a water conservation ad.
The students are amazing because they're really out there making sure that the college is being as efficient as it can be, and have notified me and even our president on several occasions when they felt like possibly we weren't being as efficient as we could be with our resources.
The hard thing for me as a native Californian is when people stop thinking that they're in a drought. Because given the climate here and the history, we should be in a permanent drought state of mind. And in that sense, a drought like this is an opportunity to do the right thing and to save water. And when you retrofit all of this plumbing, the savings carry forward for years.